Hi, this is Thresden, and this is part 42 of an Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road walkthrough. In the previous episode, we defeated Ethelia, or we convinced her to banish herself, and we defeated her Daedric henchperson. I can't remember his name, but it kind of felt like it was the end of the story, but when we finished it, we were told we had another quest to do, so this should be the final quest now that we're going to get from Scroot. Let's see what he says.
Ethelia exiled, Torvasard defeated, but the danger to existence persists. The tears in the fabric of reality. We need to repair them. How? I suggested a needle and thread, but my master has a different solution. So he sent me to find you. Again.
Well, why does he need me to help if a needle and thread will work? Okay, what does Hermaeus Mora want me to do?
Now, much of this is beyond me. But the Great Eye said you need to take the 3 relics that were used to defeat Ethelia and place them near tears and nexus points in the fabric of reality. That should restore the frayed threads of fate.
That's it? Just place the 3 relics in specific locations?
Well, no. You also need to cast a spell to release each relic's energy and send it flowing into the fabric of reality. Here's the spell scroll. And you'll need help, so I'll send one of us to each location to assist you.
Alright, I'll place the relics and cast the spell. Where do I need to go?
My tasks never end. Ugh. I'll mark your map. The locations where you need to place the relics are in Westweald, the Telvanni Peninsula, and Apocrypha. Look for one of your allies when you get to each spot, and make sure to bring the scroll and relics.
Why these specific locations, Scroot? Can't I just place the relics anywhere and cast the spell?
Mortals. I think it must be your pitifully finite existences that make you so impatient. The threads of fate weave through the fabric of reality in complex and very specific patterns. To repair the tears, you must match that inestimable precision.
Alright, but why these locations specifically?
The reasons are unfathomable to the limitations of your mortal mind. But I'll try to explain. Through the machinations of Torvasard and Vargas, and the presence of Ethelia, the tears at these specific locations resonate throughout the realms.
So whatever we do at these spots will likewise resonate and repair the entire fabric?
Exactly! Remember, the relics were created specifically to thwart Athelia's power. The energy they contain, once released by the casting of the spell, should restore the fabric of reality, keeping it from unraveling and repairing it. In theory.
Okay.
One moment, Proxy. The plan Scroot has brought us sounds tenuous, but we must put our faith in the one who knows. Even with Ethelia gone, the tears ripped in the fabric of reality shall continue to spread, like pulling on a loose thread until your tunic unravels.
So you agree that reality is still in danger?
The tears occurred unnaturally, so it is unlikely they will heal without help. If the plan provided by Hermaeus Mora works and the fabric of reality is repaired, then I can use the wisdom Ethelia gave me to try to set one last thing to rights.
Wisdom? You mean that exchange you had with her before Ethelia entered the portal? See, we don't know what wisdom she gained. This was kind of a loose thread in the story that was not completed, so I'm glad we're going to find this out.
Yes. She allowed me to briefly experience the possibilities of the many paths. Gadain still exists somewhere, I think. If there is a chance.
Good.
Hope is not something I usually put stock in. But Gadain believed in faith. How could I do less?
Tears and the fabric of reality. It sounds so metaphorical.
That does not make the threat or the danger it presents any less real.
I understand.
Apocrypha and the Mundus both are built atop endless metaphors. Now, we have a plan to carry out, I believe.
You're going to help us carry out this plan, right?
Of course, but perhaps not how you expect. I shall work from here to help stitch the threads of fate back together as you place the relics and cast the spell. Here, take the relics. You will need them for the task ahead.
Alright, I'll head for the site Scroot marked on my map now.
The relics, Mora's spell, and my magic together shall help you repair reality, Proxy.
Scroot, Tribune Alea and I will meet you at the sites, friend.
Wait, where... Oh, he's over here.
Since I have some familiarity with the area, I'll meet you in the Telvanni Peninsula.
Alright, I'll head there now. We'll go there first. Journal of Shard Marshal Vargas. Strange. First entry, strange. I am drawn to this place, yet I know not why. Every time I pass through Fargrave, my steps always lead me here. I feel like I should know these streets and walls, but why? Second entry. I learned the name of this place from an ancient scroll. This portal leads to the loom of the untraveled road. If only I knew what that meant! The portal is sealed by a strange warding. The mirrors are the key, of course. I have activated them in every conceivable combination, and yet the portal remains shut. I begin to believe that some change beyond my power must come to this realm before it will open. Third entry. It has been centuries since I last visited here, and still I am no wiser. I am the Shard Marshal, though I do not remember how I earned that rank. I command what remains of the Shardborn, though I cannot recall where we come from or where we belong. A seed of disquiet gnaws at me. What is our purpose? We wander and wait, but wait for what? We are drawn to Fargrave, yet no one in this strangely familiar realm knows anything of our origin. What have we forgotten? Fourth entry. I spoke with Torvasard again. He too shares a sense that something is missing. A part of ourselves taken away. He intends to seek through all the planes of oblivion until he finds what we lost, but that would be futile. When we stand before this loom, I know that I am close to remembering the secret. It shall be revealed here, or nowhere at all. Fifth entry. Another century, and yet nothing has changed. The passage of the years is nothing, of course, but I grow weary of the wait. Alright, so that gave us a little backstory about how Torvasard began his quest to find out what they had forgotten, which of course led us to this terrible situation where reality is coming unraveled. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Let's see, can I pick up any daily quests while I'm here? No, I'm not going to bother with it. Next to last episode, I'm not going to bother with it. Okay, so I need to go to Telvanni Peninsula. And right here.
Let's move.
I don't really see a road going... Oh, this is the correct road. Okay. I thought the map was a little confusing. Okay, so it's over here. I'm gonna have to go swimming.
Need something?
Oh, I was about to fish out of that. I thought it was a fishing hole, but it's not. It's pure water.
Been on the lookout for that.
Where is the place? This should be it, but I don't see... I don't see our elf friend here.
Stay ready. Never know what else might be headed our way.
Here, friend. This is the cave Scroot indicated. Scroot explained that we need to find a reality tear inside this cave. That's where you need to set Abolisher and use the spell scroll. I'm here to help in any way I can.
Alright, let's do it. Dalam's Cavern. Okay, this should be easy.
A reality tear. I hate those things. Place Abolisher near it, but not too close. Now use Scroot's spell scroll. I think that did it. I much prefer the space above me to be hole-free. Go finish the task, and I'll see you back in Skingrad.
Alright, that was pretty easy. There was not even any enemies to fight. Alright, so where are we going next? Okay, in Apocrypha, there's a tear near Forlorn Palisades Way Shrine. I guess we'll go back to Westweald in the end to get the final one.
You should have run.
Come, mortal.
Oh no!
Usual boring routine.
No, not like this.
I thought I was gonna land in the ink here, and I was gonna survive, but that did not happen.
The Nexus Point lies inside this cave, as does the reality tear. Come on. The sooner we get this done, the sooner I can stop worrying about the end of everything.
Alright.
Place the skein of secrets near the reality tear. Now, use the spell scroll to release the relic's energy. It actually worked.
Scroot? Are you just gonna stand there and keep shooting stuff at it? Really? Okay. I think that's a bug. I really don't think that's what's supposed to happen. Alright, I assume the last one is in Westweald. So we'll just go there, finish this up. Right here? Yeah. We'll go to Valenti Vineyards Way Shrine. And from there, head over to the location.
I'm with you.
Come, little ones. Whisper to me the secrets of the green. Greetings, wanderer. Do you hear the wisps? I do. They bear fortunes and portents of things to come. If you cannot hear them, I'd be happy to share what they say about you.
What are you doing out here?
Some of those Donway idiots decided I was no longer welcome in Vashabar. Said I followed the Green Pact too zealously. But they only had a problem with me after I gave them a rather unsettling fortune.
Ah, I see. Why would they have an issue with the Green Pact?
Followers of the Dawnway claim to honor the Green, but honestly, most of them are more interested in aliens and ancestors twice removed from our Bosmer heritage. At least that's my opinion.
What is the Dawnway, exactly?
They're Bosmer who are obsessed with the notion that maybe we're all descended from aliens. What does it matter? The green is what's important in the here and now.
Could you tell me my fortune?
Of course. Wisps are gifts from Ifray to signal times of change. I can ask my wisps what exactly that change will be. Give me a moment to convene with them.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, that's interesting. The wisps say your future is a muddle. Undetermined. Unresolved. That's odd since they are usually so sure of themselves.
Interesting.
Until we meet again.
So NPCs get their fortunes told, but player characters don't because it's undetermined. Okay.
Building up a stash. Good thinking.
I'm hoping this is not up the mountain somewhere. No, it's not. It's right here.
Here, comrade. This is the spot Scroot indicated. I stand ready to assist you, comrade. We must place the lamp near a reality tear before you cast the spell. There should be one inside this cavern.
Alright, let's do it. Final one. This is a pretty tedious quest, really. I'm kind of disappointed. They could have at least put some enemies in here and make it kind of interesting.
I'll never get used to those tears in the air. Place the lamp of clarity beneath it.
I guess they wanted it to be a relaxing final quest.
Now use the spell scroll Scroot provided to release the lamp's energy. Look! The tear! It's closing! That was the last of the relics? Then let's head back to Beragon's townhouse.
Alright. How much is it gonna cost to go back? What if I teleport from here? Is it gonna be outrageously expensive? Nah, 382 gold, I'll pay for it. This way.
Comrade, Beragon waits for you upstairs on the balcony. Go talk to him.
Okay. Everybody's here.
The hero of the moment. Come speak with me when you can, friend. I'm glad you're back, friend. Now that the worst of things is over, I thought a celebration was in order, and Count Calantius agreed. Everyone should know what you did for Westweald. Cracked acorns? What you did for all of reality.
I did have help, you know.
Most certainly. But Laramil, Tribune Alea, Scroot, Curate Gadain and I probably wouldn't have accomplished what we did without you as our anchor point. And poor Gadain. I know he was a good friend to you and Laramil.
He was. He sacrificed himself to save me from that reality tear.
And we'll honor him as well. All of us. We were up against threats I can barely comprehend, and we came out on top. If that isn't cause for celebration, I don't know what is. I still find it hard to believe after all that, Ethelia just surrendered.
Ethelia didn't just surrender. She agreed to give up her power and leave this reality.
I've been all across Tamriel, even visited places off the continent, and I've been to Oblivion. But I can't picture what a completely different reality even looks like. I suppose it's sort of like when Alea and I were trapped on the many paths.
Probably something like that.
Right. And we're certain she's really gone. That she can't find a way back and start all this trouble again. What am I saying? Of course we are. Even Hermaeus Mora said so. Still...
What is it, Beragon?
Once Torvasard forced us all to remember, history changed. That's not something we're just going to forget. It will be interesting to see the ramifications of a new Daedric Prince, even if she's no longer here. It will change our views of the past.
That's true.
Hey, I want to talk to the heroic mortal too. Beragon insisted on holding a celebration, but he refused every one of the suggestions I made. I'll have you know the Ciphers consider me indispensable at all their social functions. Anyway, good work with the relics. The Great Eye is pleased.
So that's it? 3 relics, a spell, and reality is healed?
There was a lot more to it. The exact relics had to be placed precisely, and a spell provided by a Daedric Prince had to be cast perfectly at each location. While it will take reality some time to totally recover, existence is no longer in peril.
That's good. And what about the relics? Is it safe to just leave them lying around out there?
Oh, totally. They completely expelled every bit of Daedric energy contained within them to restore reality. Now they really are just a lamp, a map, and a sword.
Then is my service to Hermaeus Mora done now, Screw?
Well, not quite. While Hermaeus Mora appreciates everything you've done as Fate's chosen, he told me he wants to speak to you one last time. Whenever is convenient, of course. So mingle, talk to your allies, then look for my master's portal.
Portal? He wants me to return to Apocrypha?
Not permanently, I don't think. Probably just wants to reward you. The Great Eye knows how much you mortals appreciate shiny objects. But to be safe, I suggest you talk to all your allies first. Last farewells and all that.
Okay.
Mortal, Hermaeus Mora demands an audience when you finish talking to your allies. This portal will take you to him.
When you are ready, I shall accompany you, Proxy.
I suggest you speak to whoever you wish before entering the portal. Just in the unlikely event that you never return.
Oh my god, this is strange. They've never done this before. Normally, at the end of a storyline, you have this moment where you celebrate, and there's some kind of a speech given, and then you get to talk to all the people you helped out over the course of the chapter. So we're going to talk to all these people, but now it's telling us to talk to them first, and then go through this portal. There's never an added thing to do after you talk to your allies, so I'm interested to see what's going to happen. So let's talk to Count Calantius.
I offered Beragon the use of my more spacious accommodations for the celebration, but he felt more comfortable hosting it himself. I suppose he prefers this quaint setting to a ballroom. No matter. Ethelia is thwarted, and Westweald is safe.
Are you and the Green Speaker getting along?
I believe we respect each other. We've reached an understanding, and continue to refine the details of a treaty granting Bashabar land rights and trade agreements with Skingrad and the rest of Westweald. Public opinion could be our worst problem.
Public opinion? What do you mean?
It may take time for common folk to understand that not all wood elves are recollection.
I see.
And that Bashabar had no idea Nantharian was responsible for the new forest. Opening trade and helping heal the devastation will go a long way in that regard.
Alright. Beragon?
Hermaeus Mora wants to speak with you.
No, that's nothing new. Wait, maybe it is.
Hermaeus Mora wants to speak with you. I hope that doesn't mean there's another reality-ending threat to deal with. No, of course not. Probably just wants to thank you. But don't take too long. I rehearsed my speech and everything.
Wait, he's gonna give a speech afterwards?
Don't look so surprised, comrade. The people of the Weald know how to throw a celebration. We did good work, but I can't imagine what would have happened without your involvement. So, allow us to sing your praises. You deserve it.
I didn't do all this by myself, you know.
Sure, I helped, but I was doing my duty. I serve Count and Country. You have no vested interest in Westweald, but still you risked everything to save us. And you figured out how to exile Ethelia. That's impressive from where I'm standing, comrade.
Okay. Baroness Eliana Cosa? Is this the wife of the vampire? Let's see.
I find it just sweltering being in the city, don't you? But I suppose I can weather a little discomfort if it means getting the chance to express my gratitude properly. And it seems there are many others who feel the same.
Okay, she's from Leftwheel. I'm getting her confused with someone else. How are things going in Leftwheel?
The trading post will be operational again in due course. That's one of the reasons I decided to attend this gala. Oh, to honor you, of course, but also to get in a word with the Count. We're still waiting for legionaries to safeguard Leftwheel.
Yeah, Leftwheel was the public dungeon. It's a trading post. Meln the Mouthless.
Well, this is a fine brouhaha, isn't it?
I think that's the guy from Necrum, if I'm not mistaken. He's not even from this chapter.
I can't believe the Green Speaker selected us to join her in Skingrad. I guess it's because you helped us with our betrothal. Thanks again for that, by the way. Still not sure about a wood elf living in a structure that wasn't grown, though.
Have you and Lainey gotten married yet?
Not yet. We want to see how the talks between the Green Speaker and the Count work out. Lainey doesn't want our celebration to get lost in the brambles, should relations between Dawnwood and the rest of the Weald take a turn for the worse. Soon, though.
Okay. Fenorian?
Ah, my friend! I've been hearing about your exploits beyond what we did at Valente Vineyards. You banished a forgotten Daedric Prince.
I did.
How fascinating. The Arcanist also mentioned something about preserving reality, but I assume that was hyperbole.
It was not. Any more arcane investigations in your future, Fenorian?
Oh, I certainly hope so. I must return to Castle Ravenwatch and report on the events at the Valente Vineyards. But before I do, I want to help Ursilia get everything sorted. I owe her that much. If you ever need me, send word and I'll be there.
Okay, this is Lady Ursilia Valente. This is the vampire's wife.
Now, this is a celebration that's more to my liking. Plus, it's good business to get to know some of the other movers and shakers of the Weald. Perhaps I'll even get to make conversation with the Count. I'm sure he'll find me captivating.
I don't know, maybe. Who's this? Commander Marion?
Feldegard Keep still stands, thanks to you. I'd like to find a way to remove the taint those recollection dogs left in the barracks. Daedric magic is foul, and the stink of Miramor is fouler still.
Is Westweald secure now?
As secure as it can be in this fouled-up world. Oh, there are recollection stragglers to drive off, and Count Calantius needs to finalize diplomatic relations with Vashabar, but we'll be all right. At least as long as the war stays to the east.
Right, Lainey?
Glenn and I were just talking about you. If you hadn't come to the village, we would never have gone through the rite. And now look at us, assisting the Green Speaker with negotiations.
Yeah, but you still haven't gotten married. Why? How are things going in Vashabar?
But to be honest, we're still working through what Nantharian's betrayal means to the village. How to reconcile followers of the Dawnway with our Green Pact faithful. May the singer listen. I hope Glenn and I can help with that.
Have you set a date for the wedding yet?
Sun and Roots willing. We'll be married before the next crisis comes along. Just as soon as we help the Green Speaker finalize negotiations with the Count.
Damn me if it doesn't, Traveler. But I think things just may work out.
Great, good luck. This girl is too busy eating to talk to me. Laramel?
After you, Proxy. In addition to hearing what Hermaeus Mora has to say, I wish to ask him about what Athelia showed me. If there is a way to restore Curate Gadain, the one who knows should be able to tell me.
Did it work? Did we repair the fabric of reality?
You do realize, Proxy, that the fabric of reality is a metaphor? A way to easily explain a concept that is nigh unexplainable. But to answer your question, yes. We have accomplished what Hermaeus Mora originally asked us to do, and preserved reality.
And you haven't figured out what Athelia tried to show you before she departed?
I know she allowed me to briefly see the world the way she does. To gaze upon the many paths. For just a moment, I saw a path where Gadain still existed. It gave me hope. As for what I do with that, I am at a loss.
So what now, Laramil?
We let Beragon carry out his plan. And we remember what we have accomplished in our time together. We defeated 3 princes, Periite, Vermina, and Athelia. We saved Necrom. We saved Westweald. We saved Apocrypha.
We did.
We have done well.
Yes, we have. Who else? Who else can we talk to? Tham?
I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure if I should even be here. But I wanted to show my support for everything you did for Marina. And me. And apparently all of Westweald. We're a long way from such, eh?
Have you decided to remain a vampire, Tham?
I think so. Maybe? I don't really know. Frankly, it's a big decision, and the cure is hard to come by. But if I can keep my bloodlust in check, I'll help Marina get Such back on its feet, reopen the tavern. After that, well, we'll just have to see.
Well, Marina, she cured her vampirism. Maybe she can cure yours. Marina?
Look at you, the hero of Westweald. I had no idea I was asking a genuine hero for help back in Such. This food, though, it has no taste. Colovians have no sense of flavor and spices. Makes me long for the cook fires of Alakir.
How's Such coming along, Marina?
Slowly. Some of Belandris's vampires are still around, and a lot of the townsfolk who escaped the Bloodsuckers haven't come back yet. Maybe they never will. But I'm helping Tham get the tavern operating, and I'm showing him how to control his urges.
Good. You think Tham is going to stay a vampire?
He may not have any choice. It's not like the cure is easy to come by. I got lucky. Anyway, I'll do whatever I can to help Tham. Even take care of things if he winds up losing control. I pray it never comes to that, but he understands my position.
All right. Innkeeper Brynmere?
When I heard about this party, I decided to make my way to the city and offer my regards too. Nice to see all the folks you helped here. I guess helping my little inn was only one step in what sounds like an epic adventure.
How's the inn doing these days, Brynmere?
Well, business is still a little rocky. But my new drinks are starting to get noticed. I'm even working on one to commemorate this moment. Named for you, of course. The Helping Hand? The Mysterious Wanderer? If you have a suggestion, let me know.
All right. Elphibeta the Shy?
I hope you don't mind, but we crashed your party. A friendly legionary mentioned it to me and offered to help get Narcissus here. Said his name was Capio, I think. Nice fellow. He really liked my hair. As you can see, poor Narcissus is still petrified.
Oh my god, there's Narcissus. He's still turned to stone because we let him get turned to stone. So this would have been different if we had chosen a different option in the quest. That's interesting. Any chance he's going to come out of that anytime soon?
Maybe. I wonder if anyone here can restore poor Narcissus. He always dreamed of a statue. But I don't think this is what he had in mind. If not, I'm sure there's something in his notes. It's not the first time he's gotten into trouble, you know.
It seems to me like he deserved what happened to him.
I know Narcissus can rub people the wrong way, but I think that's just a part of his adventurous spirit. Don't judge him too harshly. It's what allows him to make all those great discoveries. And also occasionally gets him turned into a statue.
This guy, if you don't know about Narcissus, he's in a lot of different ESO content, and he's this really arrogant person who's annoying. And usually at the end of his quests, you can decide to let something bad happen to him, or you can try to save him. And just about everybody just lets, in this case, it got turned to stone. Oh, this is the legionary Sapio that she was just talking about.
Tribune Alea ordered me to attend your party. Messenger, party-goer, it's degrading. Well, now that we're done with your heroics, maybe I can get back to being a soldier again. Wouldn't that be nice? We are sure we won, right?
Yes, we're sure.
The rot has been culled from Vashabar thanks to you. I only hope that Nantharian's mad plan was due to the influence of this forgotten Daedric Prince, Athelia, and not the philosophy of the Dawnway.
Oh, come on now.
Vashabar has enough problems remaining as it is.
Are the talks with Count Calantius going well?
Far better than I anticipated. I think in no small part thanks to you, Beragon, and Tribune Alea. The Count is a fair, if tough, negotiator, but he understands that Nantharian and the Recollection are not Vashabar.
But they were responsible for Dawnwood and the Wildburn.
Which is why I have promised our green speakers will help heal the area of devastation. As for the new forest, those roots cannot be returned to their seeds. Vashabar will be a good neighbor, though. On that, you have my word.
Alright, it's pretty obvious there's going to be some kind of open ending when we go through that portal, and it's going to lead into the next content for next year. Something about the philosophy of the Dawnway being the true cause of the problems. So that's going to be an issue in the next... They say there's not going to be any new chapters, but there's going to be some kind of content that comes out this summer that I guess will continue the story. Pim?
Nice party. I didn't know you were so famous. I was hoping to find a compassionate yet influential patron here to fund my research, but no luck so far. Don't worry, I won't try to wrangle funds from you. I'm much too indebted to you for that.
How are the goblins?
Both tribes have shamans again, and they're letting me enter their camps to observe their crafting habits. I may have enough evidence to support my theories now. After this, I think I might branch into other groups. Reeklings, maybe. Who knows?
You won't keep researching goblins?
I'm still thinking it over, but what happened at Gray's Hollow helped me understand the threat that ignorance and misinformation poses to all of Tamriel's creatures. If even a little scientific study can help us understand others, I should do it.
Yeah, we helped her to pacify a goblin tribe. They were going crazy killing everybody, and I can't remember how we fixed the problem, but we got them to calm down and stop attacking everybody. Mizik Thunderboots, how's it going?
Hello, Walker. One needs not be as perceptive as Mizik Thunderboots to see all the good you have done for Westfield. But this one is curious about the recollection. The group's origins sound like a mystery Mizik should pursue next.
Any new investigations on the horizon, Mizik?
Mizik hopes so. This one intends to stay in Westfield for a while longer. There are many here that could benefit from Mizik's deductive skills. Of course, this one must make do without your assistance, sadly. Hopefully our paths will cross again.
Constable Yabrin?
Deputy! Good to see you. I'm surprised you didn't ask for a larger salary, considering what I now know of your reputation.
I may.
I'm glad to see you were able to help all of Westfield, not just solve my problems in Ontis.
Maybe I will ask for more of a salary going forward. Have you decided to leave the Legion and remain Constable of Ontis?
I haven't settled one way or another, but there's still a lot I need to do. So I'll remain Constable for a little while longer. Whatever I decide. Ontis will be better off without the Baron and Lady Raxley putting elixirs in the food supply.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't actually get a salary. I'm a freelancer, so let's not worry about that. And it looks like that is everybody, so let's go ahead. Who's this? She's not talking. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Hermaeus Mora says.
Allow me to talk to Hermaeus Mora first, Proxy.
Okay, go ahead, Laramil. Talk to him, Laramil. Go ahead. Oh no, don't tell me it's gonna bug out.
Laramil.
Oh.
I summoned Fate's Chosen. Why are you here?
Pardon the impertinence, but we have done everything you asked. Now I have a request, Prince of Fate. Help me understand what Athelia showed me.
Ah, the many paths. You seek the return of the mortal, Gadain. It is within my power to do this for a loyal servant, but there will be a cost. It is done. One day, Laramil, you who are called the Wise, I shall claim my due for this little boon. Be prepared to pay the cost at that time.
Ooh.
I understand, and I accept.
Now, leave us. Chosen of Fate, approach. We will have words.
Okay.
Know that you have done everything I asked of you, and more, Chosen. You far exceeded my considerable expectations. Now, with reality preserved and set right, we have one last matter to deal with.
What last matter is that?
Athelia, the Prince of Paths, has been exiled from this reality, never to return. Now, I must once more remove her from memory. For the sake of existence, she must once more be forgotten.
That doesn't seem like a good idea. Then you're gonna have Daedric princes who remember something, and they're gonna go try to figure out what it was. You mean everyone will forget everything that happened in Necrom and Westweald?
Not everything. Everyone will remember that the mortal realm was threatened, and that you saved them. What they will not remember is Athelia. Mirrormore will be one more abandoned Oblivion plane, and the name Athelia will mean nothing.
Will I forget her as well?
No. Consider that my parting gift to you. You and I shall remember Athelia and her scions, the glory of Mirrormore, a reality that could have been. Now the contract between us is concluded. Return to your world with the thanks of the one who knows.
Before I go, I have questions.
Despite our vast differences, we do share one trait: curiosity. Very well. Ask your questions, and pray that my answers do not shatter your mortal mind.
Are you confident that the threat of Athelia is really over this time?
A hint of insolence lurks in that query. Now you convinced two Daedric princes to change course. Do you doubt your own convictions? No matter. Athelia has gone to a reality where she has no power, and you destroyed the only path between here and there.
You're all-knowing. Why did this outcome surprise you?
I am Daedra, the one who knows. I see infinite possibilities arrayed before me, but not necessarily the final path. In you, I saw potential, but I could not determine how that potential would be realized. That is your power, mortal. Use it wisely.
What will happen to Athelia's minions now?
Mirror Moor and its denizens shall be known from this point forth. But who they were and who they served will remain a mystery. Now, they are masterless. Their plane a shattered ruin. Any that remain in your world will be dealt with or depart in time.
What about my allies? They helped stop Athelia. Can't they remember what happened too?
No. Even if you try to remind them, they will not remember Athelia. They cannot remember. You have proven yourself capable and worthy of my confidence. You, and you alone, shall remember. Let my word go forth. Purge Athelia from every mind read in our shared reality, now and for eternity. No glyphics, no repressed memories, just you and I, as the last witnesses to the existence of the Prince of Paths. We were bound by this threat to reality. Now, we share this final secret. Farewell, mortal.
Sharp as night, do you remember Athelia?
What do you need?
No? Okay.
Gadain, the one who knows spoke true.
Laramil? Friend, what's going on? The last thing I remember, friend, we were exploring an Ayleid ruin, looking for something to stop. The more I try to remember, the less I can recall. What happened to me, my friend?
You fell through a tear in reality. Laramil asked Hermaeus Mora to bring you back.
I did what now? I fell into a pit of some sort? And Hermaeus Mora brought... No matter. Since this seems to be a celebration, I take it we accomplished... whatever it was we were up to in that ruin.
Yes, Gadain. We saved Westweald and all of reality.
Well, that's good. I knew we could do it. Never doubted it for an instant. I'm glad we won, my friend. And that we're all here to celebrate our victory. I see Laramil over there. You should go and talk to her. I'll join you in a moment.
Friend, I'd like to say a few words about what we accomplished.
One more moment, Beragon. I need to speak with our friend first. I knew you were special the moment I met you, Proxy. No, you are Proxy no more. You are just my friend. We stopped Vermina and Periite, defeated Torvasad, saved Necrom and Westweald. But I feel there was something else. Something important.
You really don't remember Athelia, Laramil?
Do not tease me with nonsense words, friend. I am just grateful that Gadain has been returned to us, and that the one who knows has given me one more reward to bestow upon you. Now let us allow Beragon to make his speech and celebrate our success.
Alright, we got a new pet called Crystal Jack. These mesmerizing creatures hail from the Daedric realm of Mirrormoor. Unlike some of the other denizens of that realm, crystal jacks appear to be organic in nature, with shimmering skin that simply mimics the appearance of mirrored surfaces. And we got a purple copy of the helmet, the heavy headpiece for the tank set, the Alien Refuge set, and a skill point.
Our journey has reached a suitable conclusion, friend. A long rest is in order for all of us. Perhaps I can convince Curate Gadain to join me in exploring Apocrypha. I would like that. As for you and me, thank you for everything.
We got the Reality Mender achievement. I need to tell you, Laramil, Hermaeus Mora made you all forget something significant.
I am not sure what you mean. I remember our adventures quite clearly. We saved Nern and Apocrypha from rogue Dremora and a revived Ayleid cult. And do not fear. I shall never forget that we accomplished all that primarily due to your actions.
Right. So what will you do next, Laramil?
I believe some rest and relaxation are in order. I hope to take Curate Gadain away so we can get to know each other better. The Spear and Tarn can be quite lovely when the tome shells are migrating.
Hermaeus Mora pulled Gadain from the many paths. Are you sure this is our Gadain?
A question I had not considered. But the paths I saw were possibilities, not other realities. I asked Mora to return my Gadain. I must believe that he did as I requested. In the end, does it really matter? Gadain has returned. And I am relieved.
Thanks for helping me through all this, Laramil, and enjoy your vacation.
I should be thanking you. You were Fate's chosen. I was merely along to guide you on your path. But what did you call it? A vacation? I am not sure I have ever had one of those before. Perhaps our paths shall cross again, friend. I hope so.
Everyone, your attention please! Let's celebrate not only our victories, but the heroic actions of our friend here. They defeated the rogue Dremora, Vargas and Torvasard, took down Nantherion, the false king. They saved Westweald, maybe the entire world. So raise a glass and shout a cheer. Thank you, my friend, for always doing what you do best.
Alright, before I go and try to talk to these people again and see if they say something different. Wait, they're walking off. Oh, they're walking over there to hang out. They're gonna sit on the bench, okay. I want to look at this. This new pet. Oh no. Here goes. Cool. It's like a giant dragonfly, but it's made of crystal. Alright, so did they say anything different now?
I can't believe we did it. We saved Apocrypha and Westweald. If you told me we'd do anything like this back at the Necropolis, I would have asked how much Tujama you had to drink.
It's been an adventure, that's for sure. Do you remember Ethelia?
Who? Is that someone we met along the way? Sorry, I have no memory of... What name did you say again? Anyway, I can't believe Beragon threw a party. We didn't have many of those back at the Necropolis.
So, what's next for Curate Gadain?
Back to Necrom, I suppose. Eventually, after I get to spend a little time with Laramil. At least, I hope we can spend some time. She's very busy, you know, with all the forbidden knowledge research and everything. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Sorry.
Our journey has reached a suitable...
Okay.
Nice party. I didn't know you were so famous. I was hoping to find a compassionate yet influential patron here to fund my research. Both tribes have shamans again. And they're letting me...
Yeah, okay. Same things. They're saying the same things.
I hope you don't mind, but we crashed your party. Maybe?
Alright, that's it, right? That's it. Well, that was really fun. I liked that ending. It wasn't an open ending, like I feared. It wrapped things up nicely. So, there's one more episode of this series. It's going to take me about a week to get the final episode up. But I'm going to do the trial in Westweald. This trial right here, Lucid Citadel. That's going to be the final episode. Until then, thanks for watching. See you next time.